He jerked his shoulder. As soon as he jerked his shoulder, my arm just came out my socket. I was like, oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, what's going on, G-Dot family? You already know it's your boy G-Dot back at it with another banging ass video. And before we get into it, let's get this out the way because it's a long ass story time. I got no time to waste. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at WildBoyG-Dot and Twitter at WildBoyG-Dot. Without further ado, let's get into it. If we want to get to the bottom of the story, we gotta go from the very beginning. So we gotta go back to sophomore year when I had started playing football again. I had played football my freshman year, but like we was weak as hell, bro. It wasn't like no competition. It was just we was out there doing whatever we was doing. Now sophomore year when it started to get amped up, and we started taking more serious. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all about my whole sophomore football year because that's irrelevant. That don't matter right now. Nobody care about that. One day during football practice, we was doing hidden drills, and you know, in hidden drills, things can get a little rough, things can get a little nasty, especially if you don't like somebody that day or if y'all into it that day. Like me, I was a DB, so I'm into it with the receivers, and we doing hidden drills against them. So I'm going against the nigga, and I ain't gonna lie, he keep putting his face mask under my shoulder pad into my shoulder. Like, he did that with both shoulders, like he kept doing it. And I'm trying to like dig down, like trying to block it, but he kept doing it. I ain't no so I feel like I ain't finna back down, but that did kind of mess up my shoulders, and I ain't not thinking about it when I touch my shoulders a little bit right there. It do feel a little weird, like feel weird as hell right here. It feel like it's something missing, like it's not supposed to be just that. Like it's supposed to be. I remember it being a little more protection for that for my shoulder right here. I don't know if I'm just high, am I tweaking? But that's how I feel about it. Now fast forward from sophomore year to junior year. Junior year, I'm cooling, like, you know, I'm doing my thing. I remember a couple times in practice that I was just feeling like my shoulder was finna just fall off. Cause I'd grab somebody or I'd tackle somebody and I'd do something. My shoulder feel like it's finna fall off for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Then it'd get back right and I'd get my composure back. I'd be cool. But from 5 to 10 minutes, I can't really do nothing. Now in my defense, I should've went to the trainer. Yes, I should've went to the trainer, bro. Like, yeah, hell yeah, I should've did it, but I wasn't thinking too much about it. I'm not trying to get taken out the game. I'm taking off the team for right now. I'm being put on injury reserve, even though we ain't got that in high school. But you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be on the bench. Let me get in the game. The season almost over anyway. Flash forward from that time all the way to my senior year summer when school finna start. Now you know in the summertime that's when football practice be going on, that's when camps be going on, we finally getting into action. I remember this day like it was yesterday because it was something I wasn't supposed to be doing. I remember my dad had left, he had went to work, he went somewhere wherever he was going, so I said, okay, it's this girl I've been trying to crack for a minute, I'm just finna call and get her, and I'm finna slide it back over there. So I went from 53rd all the way to something in Western, I think like 78th in Western, 76th in Western. I don't know the exact street I went on, but you know, I made a couple rights, made a couple lefts, picked this girl up, she was looking decent. I've been trying to crack for a little minute, but I knew I had football practice. It was 12 right now, and I knew I had football practice at about 3, 4 o'clock. So I'm like, this gotta be a quick transaction. I gotta take her right back to the crib and get straight on that. So I take it to the crib real quick, and while we in the crib, I don't crack, but I get some top, and I'm cooling, I'm laying up with her, just chilling, seeing what's going on with her. And it's a vibe, and at that time, I didn't want to go to football practice. I ain't gonna lie to you, I just didn't want to do it. I'm like, hell no, I'm not trying to go out there and be sweaty. It's raining a little bit outside, bro. I don't even feel like doing that right now. Like, I've been working my ass off all year. I've been training all since junior year to senior year. Been doing track, been working out, been doing all types of so I'm trying to get right, but I'm like, I just need a day to myself. If I take this day to myself, I might not get my spot back. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go out there. I got new coaches. I got to impress them. So I take this girl from Hyde Park all the way to the west side. Like, I don't even know where I was at. I just know I was, if you from Chicago, you know that big ass Coliseum Stadium. You know where I was at. I don't even know where I was. I was so deep on the west side, and I dropped off to get a hair done somewhere. So I'm just thinking in my head, like, how do you know people over here? Because it's just straight Mexicans. So you getting your hair done by Mexicans? And I was just like, that don't make no sense because I just thought black girls supposed to do black girls hair. And like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'd be high. I don't know what's going on. I drop off to do it. I drop off to get a hair done on the west side, and then I had to rush back all the way to 35th. 30-40 minute drive. I'm damn near late to practice. I had to park real quick, put my helmet on, and I was running out there. Like, you know when you late to practice, it's like one of the first days of practice. You like, you're not late for real, but you 5 minutes late, but you a senior, so everybody ain't on your ass. Everybody's really talking. And you talk shit back, and it's cool. Like, it's a good little vibe, bro. Like, I like, and you know, I didn't want to come that day, but I was messing with the vibe. Maybe I need to be here. Maybe this is where I need to be, guys. Maybe I need to be in the football field and to dedicate my life to this for real. Either go to college and just get that scholarship. That's what I thought I needed to do. Practice starts, everything cool, it's smooth. It's like one of the first few days of practice for real. No pads, just helmets. So we doing 7-on-7 drills and a lot of 1-on-1s and technical work. So after we get done doing the DB work and the technical work, we start doing 1-on-1s with the receivers. I remember to this day, it was this big ass receiver, and he was like, his name was Joe. Joe was raw as hell. He came in when he was a freshman, started playing on varsity. He raw, but I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of something. So I'm like, you feel me? I'm finna go stick the nigga because I feel like I'm raw too. So I went up to stick him and I pressed him. As soon as I hiked the ball, I jumped back. You feel me? I'm mirroring him a little bit, and I slide back and I'm running with him because he go. I feel like he doing do a fade. So he run, so he act like he finna go run the fade and he do a post. So I'm like, okay, I'm on top of that. I'm right here with him. I'm right there. But then he hit that little extra step. And it's like he finna turn, like he finna do a corner. So I'm like, damn, it's that double move. I gotta get back. I can't get back because I'm a little too far off, and I grabbed his shoulder, and like he jerked his shoulder because like some get off me type stuff, because he was strong, like DK Metcalf type strong. He wasn't that big, but he was strong as hell. He jerked his shoulder, and as soon as he jerked his shoulder, my arm just came out my socket. I was like, oh, hold on. I can't even feel it right now. I don't want to stand up. I just remember laying on the ground, like I just couldn't move. I didn't want to move. I was laying there just like this, like, bro, please don't let this be real. Please don't let this be real. And then when I got up, I'm just feeling like my arm. When I got up, I couldn't even stand up straight, and my arm was kind of dangling. My arm was kind of dangling because my arm is right here, but it's supposed to be over here in the socket, like it's right here, bro. I feel like it's out of the socket, so I can't even stand up for real. Everybody asked me what's wrong. I was like, they kind of see it, and like everybody like that, oh, and like that little nasty ass man. Y'all childish, bro. Somebody put my arm back in my socket, like, come on, none of y'all know how to do this. None of y'all. So one of the receiver coaches come over, he take me to the trainer. Trainer come out like he did this before. He just came out like he just seen it 100 million times. Looked at me, said, hold on. Said, bend down, got my arm like that, put it back in the socket. It hurt. It hurt, but it felt good because it was like it's where it's supposed to be right now. And then that was it. It was kind of like a normal thing, because, dislocated shoulders ain't too much of nothing. That wasn't the thing that really messed me up about the whole shoulder thing, though. So I did rehab. I didn't get no surgery. After I got my shoulder dislocated, I just did rehab, working my way back into everything. Then I came back. Now when I came back, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling the vibe. They let a weak ass nigga take my spot when I came back. So I was like, what the hell? He weak as hell. Y'all know y'all can't win no games with him out there. Come on, bro. Let me get my spot back. So I'm fighting, you feel me? It's a dog fight. I'm doing what I gotta do because I ain't a lame. I'm finna get my spot back. And I'm on the verge of getting my spot back, right? But guess what came around? The first day of pads. Now I'm cool because I'm not thinking nothing of it. I ain't been hitting nobody, but I'm thinking like my shoulder back good. I ain't gotta worry about too much. Wrong. I remember this day too, like it was yesterday, because I think it was like the Bud Billiken parade or something was going on. So I had got to the field a little late because I had to drive. I had to take a hella little detours. But nobody cared because the first day of pads is a little rainy and everybody's like, you're supposed to know this. You're supposed to be here already. I'm like, whatever, man. So I put my pads on and I started doing the hitting drills. I ain't gonna lie, it was this new nigga. He had just came from Mount Carmel. And Mount Carmel raw as hell. They known for winning championships. They known for football, but he was playing baseball. Now he's playing football, so I'm thinking like, ain't too much to think of it. I'm finna go smack him, put him on the ground. It is what it is. It's one of them angle drills, so the coach tossed him the ball. And I remember I just went up to go hit him. I didn't put my all into the hit. That's why I messed up at, because I didn't try to knock him off his feet. I kind of just tried to sweep him and just, put him on the ground, because I didn't think he was gonna go at me too hard. That nigga must have smacked me so hard I couldn't feel my body for a second. Like, I think my shoulder re-dislocated right then again, and I was on the ground. I just couldn't feel my whole right side of my shoulder. I was just like, bro, what the f***? What's going on? Like, this nigga is a sophomore. What the hell's going on? Where you feeding these niggas? Come on, bro. But I couldn't look like it was affecting me for real. So I hopped back up. I'm acting like it wasn't nothing, but really, in real life, I can't feel my right shoulder. So the next time I come around and sit on my left shoulder, I'm trying to get back right. And do another hitting drill where, it's like both of y'all lay on the ground and y'all get up and hit each other. We did that. Right after that, then that's what happened again. My shoulder dislocated. So I'm like, oh, hell no, man. This is over with. I can't do this. I went to the trainer. He told me what was going on. I was like, oh, man, I just can't do it no more. Like, I ain't finna quit practice right now and look like no hoe. But everybody looking at me like I'm faking an injury anyway. I'm just like, bro, this hurt. Y'all ain't never had nothing like this. This is pure pain. I don't know about doing all this right now. I feel like my arm just finna fall off. So after I talked to the trainer about everything, I finished practices. I ain't no lame, but I just hitting people with the left side of my shoulder. But it ain't really putting as much umph into it. I can't really do what I want to do. So I'm looking weak, but I'm still getting my reps in because I'm still that nigga. You see what I'm saying? Still reading the plays, still making the tackles. I just can't make real solid tackles right now. So right after that, I'm done playing football for a minute. And I said I was done for a little second, bro. A little second. I said I was done for a little second. I was gonna come back to the game. But they did me dirty. They did me wrong, man. But if you want the part 2 to that story, you already know what to do. Just get this video to 20 likes. But at the same time, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at guaboygdot and Twitter at guaboygdot. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch too. All the links for that gonna be in the description. Without further ado, we out.